Hello and welcome to this Global Chess League special on the platforms of Revsportz. Today
Thank
we
you.
have a very young and a very distinguished guest with us. He is Daniel Dardha from Belgium. He is the number one player of his country, and at the Global Chess League, he is representing the team called Alpine Pipers. Well, welcome Daniel to the show.
Thanks.
Daniel, this is you are in a very fortunate position because you are in the same team with Magnus Carlsen and Hu Yifan, and to be in the company of two world number ones. It's nobody else has this distinction in this tournament. So can you tell us a little bit about that, how it feels?
Yeah, as you said, it feels like I'm very fortunate somehow. Yeah, I looked at all the teams and they're all very strong, of course. But yeah, I'm especially happy to be in this team, and I think I have a lot to learn.
Well, even without these two players, it's a it's a galaxy of top chess players out there in London. Almost all the top players are there. So, how does it feel to be a part of this mix? At such a young age.
Yeah, as I said, of course, it's a very special feeling. I don't think I ever took part in such a tournament before. So, yeah, I'm just going to try to keep cool and play at the best as I can.
Well, a lot of people are saying that this is an excellent opportunity for youngsters to learn. This competition.
Yes.
You are going to turn 19 in a few days from now, sir, right?
Yeah, correct. I'll turn
And
19 in London, in fact.
and for a young player like you, how can people like you benefit from this competition? In which
Well,
ways?
of course, it's a great event for the young players like myself because we get a lot of support from the Global Chess League. So this is a very good thing, and of course, this amazing opportunity. I don't see any other league where young players like myself get the opportunity to play in the same team. Next to all these players like Magnus Carlsen, for example. So this is why it's a great opportunity.
Have you been able to interact with the coach of the team, Praveen Thipse?
Yeah, no, I haven't met him. Yeah, I haven't met him yet. I hope to see him there.
Daniel, um, in the for the shorter formats like rapid or blitz, in this case it's rapid. I mean, does the preparation of a player change? Those who play classic, from classical to rapid, is there any change in the way you approach things or preparation wise?
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. I think a lot of changes can be made into preparation. So, a lot of openings that would be considered as dubious or risky, let's say, can have a very strong effect in rapid, especially in this time control, because you can go for a more risky approach sometime, but your opponent has to waste a lot of time to find correct moves. So, in this sense, I think preparation can vary a lot.
You like playing rapid?
Well, the faster the time control, the more I enjoy it, actually.
You are Belgium's best ever player, at such a. You are still not. You will be 19 in just a few days from now. And can I ask you what your ambition is as a chess player?
Yeah, my ambition as a chess player would be, I'm going to try to work very hard these years and try to cross the 2700 mark in the short run and just try to reach somewhere along the top of the world.
In the title Tuesday competition, you had once beaten Magnus
Yeah, twice.
twice, huh?
Yeah.
That was also in the which format was that? Rapid or Blitz?
That was Blitz, so it would be 3 minutes with 1 second increment.
Can you tell us a little bit about how it felt to beat Magnus?
Well, of course, okay, it doesn't mean that much, of course, because it's still over a computer, but it's a kind of a confidence boost for me at least. Yeah, I don't know how other people see this, but it's like I still won against him. So even if it was in some random blitz game over the computer, which he wasn't taking necessarily seriously, for me it was anyway a confidence boost.
Well, the GCL is very different from most other competitions, and one major difference is that you play one rapid game every day. That's it. I mean, playing wise, I mean, there is nothing more to do. So there will be, compared to other competitions, there will be a lot of spare time possibly. So how do you want to utilize that?
Well, I enjoy this format in some way. I mean, because there you get a lot of time at least to also prepare before the game. So in case I change my mind and I want to change some opening idea that I checked here at home, I will have the time to prepare something new over there as well. But also I get some time at least to relax and try to visit London a little bit because I haven't been around there. So that's probably how I would use my free time.
And there is one question we ask everybody these days, that the World Championship final is coming up. Who do you think is better equipped to win the title this time? I mean, is it Dingleren or is it Gukesh?
Yeah, it's of course a very tough question to answer. I mean, nowadays everybody's also thinking Gukesh, but I think it will be a good fight anyway. So if I would have to guess anyone, I will say Gukesh, but I think we're up to see a great fight nonetheless.
I mean, you became a very prominent player from when you were 13 or 14. In your family, there is a tradition of chess, isn't it?
Yes, my father and grandfather both play.
Your grandfather too, isn't it?
Yes, my father learned it from my grandfather, and then I learned it from my father. So it's kind of a generational thing now.
And can you tell us a little bit about, I mean, growing up as a kid, chess possibly came naturally to you. I mean, since there was a family tradition. Have you been influenced by that family tradition, or you just felt like doing what you wanted to do?
I would definitely not say that it came naturally because I wanted to do it, but at first it started like out of spite, maybe even because I saw my grandfather and my father were discussing some chess positions, and me as a 7-year-old kid or something like this, I was getting a bit, I felt a bit left out, so I was trying to learn, and then my father was teaching me and all his students were beating me, so then I was getting annoyed again, so I wanted to beat them back, so that's how I started getting into chess at first, and then it became like a fun family thing also, like I could play chess games against my grandfather, and that's how I got into it.
So far, what would you say that your best achievement has been so far?
My best achievement, perhaps sharing the first place, getting bronze medal at the European Individual Championship last year.
Well, Daniel, thanks a lot for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, of course.
Wish you well for the GCL.
Thanks.
And wish you a happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Goodbye. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.